with on the remote too. He's got an Anthem too, and those are all integrations that had to be custom developed by just community members, and those sometimes come with issues. But he's at a point now. He tells me he really doesn't run into any issues. We got it set up so his Lutron lights will dim after he plays anything. It's pretty neat.
Did you just go live on us?
Absolutely, man. We got to talk about behind the scenes, bring them right to the front of the scenes. Welcome everyone to the 125th episode of the Home Theater Hub. I think I made it just on time. I might have had like 3 seconds left to not be in the 9:30-ish time. So yeah, welcome everyone. How are you guys doing?
Doing good.
Doing good. What's going on, Ike? I know you got stories, so we'll get to you later. But Paul, what about you? How was your week?
I've had better weeks.
I'm in the same boat with you. So I had an audit at work, so you can imagine what internal audit. So you can imagine what's what took place. So yeah, no. Welcome to the show, Mike. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you joining us today.
Oh, thank you. It's a pleasure. I've watched your show quite a bit, so pretty cool to be on. Thanks,
awesome.
Thanks again, Ike, for the invite, and pleasure to meet all you guys. In a more professional sense. I'm sure we've all kind of hung around in certain circles, but it's good to meet you face to face as close as we can get from states away.
For sure. Thank you again for joining us. What's up, Abe? How was your week, sir?
Oh, good. How you guys doing?
We just barely made it by the skin of our teeth today. Some of us, anyway.
Almost late. Yeah, myself, but doing good.
Almost late.
Happy to be here. Thanks, Mike, for being on the show. We're looking forward to hearing what you got to say.
Definitely.
Yeah, I actually checked out your video, Mike, this morning. I was
Amber Alert.
Yep.
Let me turn my sound off.
You got some bad weather coming your way?
No. Child.
Somebody's trying to do some wrongdoings.
Supposed to do.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. What's going on out there? You Tani? The 33's in the house, right?
125th. That's our episode?
That is our episode, the 125th episode, man. Can't believe it. Time has just flown by. Can't believe we're already into May, almost into the.
I want to know what episode is going to be the rubber stamp to get your theater completed.
I don't know. We may
you're starting early on that, all right?
Hey,
180.
We ain't even got into the show yet, and you're already on it, huh? With your Doc Holiday hairdo you got going on over there.
Mm-hmm. Hey man,
are we still drinking the bubbly? Are we still drinking the bubbly?
Yeah, we're still on the bubbly. I'm gonna wait until after the Memorial Day weekend coming up.
I don't know. Yeah, Memorial.
Yeah, I mean, not like tomorrow, but I might break the seal then, and then I may do like a drink on the show just to bring back the odd, samples.
Yeah.
I was running out of stuff.
It's a gateway drug, man. It's just a gateway. We'll know you'll be back to 2 or 3 sooner or later.
Oh yeah, for sure. But when I say one, I mean one set.
One set.
You got to have them in a set.
Oh man, for sure. Oh, so Abe, you already got a question about angled walls.
A home theater with angled walls.
Yeah, I believe you got some pictures of that.
Improve acoustical performance. No, typically angled walls in the ceilings are make it harder to predict acoustically how things are reacting. So I try to avoid them because of just all of the oblique and tangential room modes that they create. In commercial design, there is some benefit to that, but in small room acoustics, small room home theaters, it can be a challenge. But yeah, no, and I try not lately. Put it that way.
Very good, very good. Yeah,
I-
no,
I say the more
you
predictable
did
the
have the
walls-
one in
Hmm?
the one in Celebration that you did, or the Villages or whatever it was. Isn't that one the one that had the angled ceilings?
Yeah,
That we couldn't even hardly
yes,
see?
there's lots of theaters that we do where we have to deal with the angle ceilings but I don't know if he was pertaining to purposely building angled walls for some type of acoustical benefit. No, but yes, there's plenty of theaters where I have to deal with the angled walls at the ceilings, and then we just have to figure out what are the issues with that and how are we going to control the the room modes that are created, or just different things that angled walls create in a room, and how to make sure they don't affect the sound quality is good.
Yeah. So you
But,
got the
But
boobily
yes,
there.
the one in Orlando did have 2 angle walls in
What's
there.
the flavor?
I
What's
know. I need to start calling
Cherry.
this Michael Bublé.
Michael Bublé,
Michael Bublé.
sparkling water.
Yeah. I think he did a commercial on it actually.
A little bit of cherry.
Yeah.
A little bit of cherry there.
Yeah.
So my week was stressful. Like I was saying, it's had an audit at work. Had to catch up today and tomorrow from the audit. So it's just been pretty busy for me. So unfortunately, I'm going to let the cat out of the bag.
Uh-oh.
I don't have much on the movie front this month. I have 0 on the movie front this
Uh-oh.
for me for this week. And to be honest with you, it sucks because I wanted to finish my Star Wars.
Well, that's right. You were trying to get all of it
I was
watched
trying to get it
before.
done, and I just was not able to. So I'm still going to go through them all, though. Still have the objective to go through them all, because there's actually I think there's 3 that I never even seen before. So the last 3 I've never seen them before. So I still want to finish the series. So yes, but yeah. So for me, not too much on the movie front. However, me and the wife, we did on Sunday night. She got me hooked, man, on this show, and on Sunday night we were able to finish The Imperfect Woman. I think we wrapped it up around 2:00 in the morning when I had to get up for the audit the next day. I think we watched 4 episodes that night just to finish it. So it was, but it's a really good show. If you like mystery thriller type of stuff like that, I highly recommend it. It was one of the whodunit type of things again. So it's just what I like. So, but yeah, no, if you've not seen it, it's actually really good. So
check it out.
Make sure you check that out. I think it's 6 or 8 episodes, something like that. So it's not horrible. I think it's 6. I think it was 6 episodes on Apple TV Plus. So, yeah, very good. It was very good. It was basically a group of 3 women, and one of them was murdered. So, so you got to figure out who the murderer is. But yeah, it was good. It was good. How about you, Paul? Were you able to partake in any movies this week?
I did partake in a movie that I liked a lot. It's rated a 7 this week on my scale, which it's a movie that I'm sure people probably heard of and they don't think anything of it, but or did I watch that?
Look, he can't even remember when he watched it.
No, yeah, I know. I get them all mixed up. I've been busy this week with a lot of things. Anyways,
what's the title of the 7?
The movie was Marty Supreme.
Marty Supreme.
Yeah,
I think you did mention that one last.
Did I mention that last week? I think I was gonna watch it last week, and I don't know if I did or not.
Maybe I'm not sure, but anyway, give your review. It's a 7.7 on IMDb. So
yeah, it has a lot of complexity in the movie, and Um,
93 on
I
Rotten
don't wanna-
Tomatoes.
I don't wanna give
Probably- I think
anything-
this one won a ton of.
I don't want to give anything away about the
awards.
movie, but I will
Right.
I will say this one thing. It really has nothing to do with ping pong.
Ah, okay.
I mean, that's his like most alluded because if you're like, I don't care about, dude, no, that don't go into this movie thinking you're gonna learn some back end story of something like that. It's a totally just it's a really good movie. It's
I
really
heard.
good.
I heard. Like I said, I saw that this one won a lot of awards.
I didn't know it won a. I think we saw that. I saw the previews of it, and oh, that's right. I mentioned on the Daily Hi-Fi. That's why I thought maybe I'd already mentioned it on here, but I didn't. I mentioned it on the Daily Hi-Fi this week. That's what it was. I was like, and I want to know what Joe thought of it too, because I really like this movie. So and
Oh no, it didn't win any awards. I thought it won awards. I thought he won a. Best
yeah,
Actor award,
that's
but-
not what this one is. The one that won all the awards was that one Battle After Another. That's
Oh
the-
yeah, yeah. I got that confused with
yeah.
that. Yeah, for sure.
yeah. But
But he
It
did win.
really-
He won a Golden Globe for best actor for this. That's what it was. That's what I remember seeing.
yeah, oh man, it was great. It was great. It's a great movie. It's
Okay.
worth a watch. Yeah.
I don't know if I've bought this one already on Kaleidoscape. I'm gonna have to check that out and see if I did.
I mean,
I
obviously,
I did want to see it.
Obviously, it's when I say it's not about ping pong, there's ping pong in it. It's a lot of ping pong. You know what I mean? That's like the backdrop of the whole movie. But
Yeah.
but it's not like without giving anything away. That's like, yeah, don't worry if you're like, dude, ping pong, I hate ping pong. No. Just ignore that detail and just go watch it. It's a really good movie. So
How about you, Abe? Were you able to partake in any movies this week?
I did, but at the theater, I went with my wife who wanted to see The Devil Wears Prada 2.
Oh,
So-
I didn't even know there was a
New
second.
one?
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was interesting. It's kind of a somewhat continuation on the first one. So there's a lot of so actually we had to watch because I don't remember. It's like 20 years ago when the first one came out. So we watched The Devil Wears Prada the day before, so I could be, oh, okay, that's who everybody is. So when we saw the second one, I didn't feel like I was lost. So, but it was good. It's an interesting movie about the whole fashion industry and of course Anne Hathaway's character and all the stuff about her. But it was good. I thought it was entertaining. I wouldn't say there's any great demo clips there, but I mean, there's some good music and obviously a lot of cinematography when they're in Paris and so that's pretty cool. So, but good movie and all just solidly entertaining.
good. Good to hear that it's at least watchable.
Yeah.
That some of those movies like that. What was I going to say? Like Sex in the City type movies, stuff like that. There's some of them are. Some of them aren't watchable, but
Well, I do like Meryl Streep. She's
actually
good in
like
everything she
the-
does. So that's the one good thing is that she was in this one reprising the same role and did a great job as usual.
Yeah. No, I actually I can't say I loved the first one. I mean, but it was I watched it. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, it was a
not
good
bad.
movie.
So, yeah, it's good.
It was up there with like The Intern, Google,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and all that stuff. Kind of those.
In fact, I think Anne Hathaway was in The Intern as well, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
with Robert De Niro.
Yep.
I heard things.
So
Real good.
you
Yeah.
had luckily, I guess you and Mike decided to fly out to base brings us together.
Wow.
So were you able to watch any movies when you got back? I know you guys watched a bunch of demo clips while you were out there.
Can you hear still?
I know, right?
Yeah.
I can't.
What'd you say? What?
I can't hear you. I can't hear you clearly.
Did you play The Sound of Music at 150 dBs? That's
No.
what I want to know.
No.
How about The King and I?
Unfortunately not. No. That was rather disappointing, dude. That would have been crazy. Do you know what it is to listen to the Heels Are Alive? Or Lonely Goat Head, 150 dB?
There you go. Now you
Guess
have
we'll
now you
never
have a
know.
journey.
Yeah.
I might have
Yeah.
to fly in there separately just to do that. And it's actually a short trip. It's only about hour, 30 minutes flight. So Scott Newby coming over, Sound of Music.
It's a good thing that
The King and I.
it's a good thing that you didn't decide to fly Spirit.
Oh, man, I saw that
Yeah.
stuff, man.
You'd have been trapped.
Dude, yeah, that was sad. I was hoping that nobody flew out there with spirits.
Yeah.
They
So
would've been
yeah,
stuck.
it was a good thing that you did not choose to fly Spirit out there for sure.
was-
Because
I mean, you could have flown
There's
Spirit
no
there,
way.
just
No,
not
I would-
back.
I don't.
I
I
know,
think
right?
I
I would
think it was
rather
Friday morning
drive.
that they shut everything down at like 3
At
a.m.
2
I think.
a.m. Yeah, 2 a.m. Central.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was kind of crazy. So Magic said they watched Haywire and Civil War. Civil War is an excellent. If you're talking about the one that I'm talking about, is an
Yeah, I don't know
excellent
which.
demo clip or demo reel throughout the whole movie. It's there's some really good demos in there. So yep. If it's the one that I'm speaking of, the recent one where it's based around photographers in a war zone. So that was actually really good. That was a great movie too. I have not seen Haywire, I don't believe. I'd have to
Haywire
check that out.
sounds
that
like
one
a
up
much
and check
older
it out.
movie. I think I may
See
have
what it
seen
is.
it.
Let me see
I
what
could be wrong.
Haywire is. I may have seen it, but Haywire, 2011 film.
Yeah, it's a much older movie. I think I've seen that one.
Let's see. Let's add it to the stage here. Edwin McGuire, Michael Fassbender.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah, you
I
better
may have
stop.
seen it a long time ago. I just can't remember it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely remember that. Yeah, I've seen
I
that
better
one.
pause it so Ike
better
doesn't get a
pause it.
copyright strike.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. he would.
Ike gets a copyright strike on his own material.
Yeah, yeah.
He
Right.
won't allow it.
It's like, don't play my stuff on here. You gotta subscribe to my channel.
So yeah, I may have seen this a while ago. I'm not sure. So
I don't
but,
think-
yeah.
Is there a 4K version of it? I don't think so.
I'm not sure.
Nah, I don't think there's a 4K version. If it has a 4K version, that's definitely a rewatch for me.
Me or is the audio going in and out volume wise?
Ike's probably just not talking on his mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the Civil War movie that I'm speaking of.
Oh,
this,
yeah.
this
I
was
saw that
excellent.
one. Yeah.
This was excellent. I mean, really, really good.
You like
I
that
really,
one?
yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was really good.
Hmm.
So I like the way
I
that
might have to check that one out.
I like the way it's man. There's some demo material in this one, Paul, for sure. A lot of action scenes with tanks and gunshots and everything else. And the thing about it is when the photographers are taking the pictures, the screen that your room just goes silent. So it goes from silent to boom, 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 boom. You know, it's just
Wow.
it's really quite the dramatic difference between the room going silent to the action. So yeah, I'd
Kind of like
highly
the Quiet
recommend it.
Place. Those dramatic scenes. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. So if you haven't seen this is a good one. Check it out, Paul, for sure.
Yeah, I'll
Check it out.
Check it out. Check it out. Have you seen this one, Mike?
I have not. I am definitely gonna pick that up though.
Yeah, no, it's really good. It's really good. I had Chuck over here. I was demoing this movie to Chuck when he was over here, checking this one out. Doesn't have on Kaleidoscape. It doesn't have very many timestamps though. That's the bad part about it. You just gotta fast forward through the shit. They didn't specify. They may have changed it now. I'd have to go back and check it out, but They didn't add any timestamps to it.
Bummer.
But yeah, no, that was a good movie. So back to Ike. Any movies, sir? Were you able to check out any movies this weekend besides demo clips?
Yeah, I did see a Kiefer Sutherland movie. It's called Brothers Under Fire. Yeah, I watched it because it's Kiefer Sutherland, right? 24 and everything, but yeah, it was rather disappointing.
Mhm.
I think it's a
2026 film,
it's a 4
Brothers.
it's a 4
Really?
4 out of 10.
It's a 4 out of 10.
Yeah, it's
So it doesn't make Tiptoes numbers.
no, not really. But
Yeah, it's got I think the benchmark is 3 or below for the
Yeah,
homework.
IMDb is a 4.8 out of 10. So there's
That
no
could be
really
one of
Rotten
those, like,
Tomatoes on
yeah.
that.
See,
If you're on your
I-
phone and it's in the
I kind of
background, it's
hold
an
off
alright
on looking
movie.
at. I don't look at the ratings before I watch the movies anymore. I actually wait for the show to see if it kind of lines up with what I was thinking. So
I don't know
yeah.
why. Oh, I guess you check it to say already watched. Okay. Yeah. No.
Yeah, I watched it because of him and obviously Ashton Sanders. That's another cool dude out there. But yeah, it was. I think
It was
I've got it to a stage where action movies or just don't impress me anymore. It's like there's no way you shot that guy from this distance. There's no way you. There's
Unless
no
it's the
way-
Equalizer, right? Or John Wick.
Exactly. Yes, except
Yeah.
I know this is what it is, right?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. The
But-
whole premise is based on that unrealistic thing. So you're just letting it happen. It's not like
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
I need to get back to just watching movies with my blinders on. These days, I feel
Yeah.
like I just
Sometimes
watch
it's the
them
best thing, man. Sometimes
Well,
it is the best
It's kind
thing.
of difficult to do.
yeah,
know,
yeah.
I mean,
It's
like that
getting
movie,
harder for me to do that.
like that movie Begonia. If you go into that movie not knowing a damn thing, that is the best way to go into that.
Oh,
movie.
absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah,
dude,
if you
for
didn't watch
sure.
a trailer at all, that is the best
Yeah.
way to watch that movie.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and it was good. I was just like the cover, dude. I was like, man, and I told Jessica, I'm judging Don by watching this movie because the cover is just like, what is this about? This is some weird.
We have
Stop.
some fairly close taste, I guess, on movies.
Yeah, but I mean, the cover on that is just like with the tripping honey, which the movie has nothing
I'm
really
so
about. Then I'm just like, what the hell?
Look, I got all I needed to get from the previews of Tiptoes, which you watch, okay?
Well, see, my issue was the preview that I watched cut off at her.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything about.
Yeah, you were
Sure.
like, oh yeah, I got to see this.
I was like, oh, that's good. That's a good movie. That's going to be a comedy. I thought it was going to be a comedy. And I was
Comedy.
dead wrong.
Yeah,
Obviously.
you got
Uh,
Begonia.
What in
man.
the
It was a comedy, all right.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
It was a comedy, all right.
It was outside. It was inside joke comedy for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to watch
But you're
this. We're
totally
gonna
right.
get it.
Begonia, I was so glad I knew nothing about that movie.
Yep.
I was just so glad of that because it did make it much better to
Yeah.
Yeah.
not know nothing about it.
And I'm telling you, if you haven't watched Send Help, same thing.
I haven't seen that one, and I don't want to see anything about it either. I want to watch
Yeah,
that one next.
Just watch
Yeah.
that one. Just
Send
watch.
help.
Just
What about
watch.
Apex? So, and you said something about Apex.
I liked
Apex was
Apex.
good.
Apex was good.
Yeah.
You know, I believe that Brightside didn't like it, which hey, you know, we all have our differences of opinion.
Well, yeah,
There's,
yeah.
there's some movies that I've watched that, you know, they have liked that I didn't care for, but hey, you know, that's why we all go to the movies. That's why they make different type of movies, right?
That's it.
But
It
yeah,
was
no,
good. It was
I
good.
thought Apex was worth the watch, you know.
Yeah. And it's Charlize Theron. I mean, come on.
Charlize. Did you see Apex, Mike?
I have not seen that yet.
You've not seen Apex on Netflix over there. So what have you watched, Mike? Were you able to watch any thing besides demo clips this week?
No, this week's been crazy. Just kind of settling back into work. I'm waiting to like black out my room. It's kind of like the last project till the theater's done, and it's just like I need it done, so I'm discouraged to like sit down and watch a movie till it's it's done. But
I see.
should be getting that wrapped up in the next like couple weeks, and then I'll probably do like a little kind of like a host myself. We've been pretty consistent here in Florida, so about trying to have like a little get together every month or so. So that's been kind of the kick in my butt to get it done, is have some people over.
So you're in the Orlando area, correct?
Yep, yes sir.
Yeah. So I think they've had 4 or 5 community events so far,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, we're trying to
Yeah.
find someone for May.
Were you able to make it over to Chuck's place? Did you go to Chuck's house?
Yeah, I got to go to Chuck's. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, no, Chuck's place sounds so good, man. It really
Yeah,
does.
Yeah, it does.
It was great.
It
It was
was
very,
really-
very, very nice.
yeah,
Made me appreciate RBH. I'll tell you that.
for sure. Yeah, look,
No
I mean,
doubt.
honestly, if I think that I were to upgrade right now, that speaker's a front runner for me for sure. If I were to go to a different direction, so, but yeah, those speakers are definitely a front runner for me. I do like the Lindorf speakers too.
I love Lingdorf.
So, I think I haven't looked totally at the Lindorf specs, but I think the RBHs are a little bit easier to drive. I think the sensitivity is a little bit higher than the Lindorfs, so won't take as much amplification to make them sing. Speaking of Lindorf, they're actually having a listening event somewhere in Central Florida up there. It's about in Lake
really?
Mary. Yeah, they're it's called like
Oh, that's
something-
right. I got an email on that. I didn't even look at it.
Yeah, so I would love to be able to go to that, but it's Mother's Day weekend, and
Oh, that's why I probably didn't look at it.
yeah, I would
Smart move.
I would
That's a no-fly zone.
I would no longer have a theater in the house. I would,
Exactly. Yeah. That's probably why I saw it.
I
and
would no
ignored it.
longer have a house. But yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's I believe
Yeah.
it might even be tomorrow night is what it is. I think it is. But yeah, they're having a listening event at a dealer up there for Lindorf in Lake Mary. So if you're interested, I believe it's open to the public. Audioholics actually posted a like a community event for it, so I'd check it out.
Word.
My sights on LS1000s, man. I really want
Those speakers, man,
Are amazing.
If I can go
I-
to
I got to save my pennies though a little bit for that because I need a Florida ceiling array, so I need 4 of them each. So for LCRs to go Florida ceiling, and I'm like, I got to save some money. And that's that cost. I got to save money. So yeah,
see Audioholics
piggy bank. But man, these stuff are
Predestination 2014 was more trippy.
Go to Audioholics here. Where is their? Let's see posts. Here it is. I'll pull it up real quick.
The mic is becoming a legend. There you go. See, we
Oh,
always
look.
around legends.
Mike's become. Look at that.
Thanks, Drew.
Look at those speakers, man. Gosh, those are beautiful.
Whoa.
Those are sweet.
Yeah, so Crown Audio. The event is at Crown Audio. Come eat, drink, and listen. Participate May 15th. Yeah, so it's not this, it's next weekend.
Those are the Steinways. The Steinway. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I keep
Okay.
saying it. If I win the lottery, Steinway Lindorf is the way you're gonna know.
Oh, absolutely.
Man, those are I mean, look at those. They're just absolutely gorgeous.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would not
literally-
want to put those behind the screen. I really would
No,
not.
You're gonna look at them, man.
Mhm.
You're gonna stand there.
I would have to have a screen.
It's gonna have to be some type of mobile screen that can move something.
I'd at least need to be able to see the left and right.
Well, what we did is we'll backlight them from behind the screen. That's what we're doing. And we're uplighting. You press a button, they uplight from behind the screen, so you can
man.
take a look at them when you want to just see them. You can uplight them from behind the screen.
Yeah. So anyway, if someone's in that area, Lake Mary area, Lake Mary area, go to Crown Audio and check them out. They're at 934 International Parkway.
You
Yeah,
will
for
enjoy
sure.
them. They just sound amazing, and everything I've heard from them so far, I've just fell in love with. Is just such a pleasing sound. They're just like they just wrap your ears and just it's like a nice warm blanket. So it's very good.
I know why now. My wife has to work next week, so that's why I was why I cannot make it to this event. So she's got to work on the weekend next weekend. So every she's 7 on 7 off. So I don't know. I may try to find a way to make it up there because I would love to hear these things for sure.
May 15th.
Yeah. But yeah, no. I guess Gene De La Sala is going to be there from Audioholics too.
Oh.
So, but yeah, he posted that, so I thought I'd share that little tidbit there. So, Mike, tell us a little bit about yourself, man. How'd you get involved with home theater, and what got you into this hobby?
Yeah, so I have kind of always grown up with audio. I played in bands, did high school bands, so always kind of had an appreciation for it. I kind of used to be kind of like a 2-channel guy for a while. Like, obviously I understood the importance. You got 2 speakers, you got 2 ears left and right. For most people, multi-channel is kind of harder these days. A lot of us are renting. And then I had a buddy who, I don't know how many gamers we got here, but one of the newest God of War games that came out in 2022, one of my buddies was an audio designer for it and was like, hey, we did a lot of this game with the intention that you play it in multi-channel. And I don't know why. It was like a 30-second conversation, but it just gave me a bug. So from there, I just set up a little, Klipsch-based 5.1, upgraded that to KEF, and then just, like everyone else, you spend all your time watching YouTube, talking to other creators. A lot of it was when I joined Youthman's Patreon as well and started kind of participating in like the monthly Zooms, meeting a bunch of you guys. Now I'm here, and I had a lot of fun time doing it. Had a lot of fun time doing the journey that I was like, let's just record some of it and talk to it. I'm not trying to be a product reviewer. I don't know how some of you guys do it, just tearing stuff out of your theaters, but for me, I just, I want my stuff to work. So it's more about talking about what's going on in my system, what's going on in my theater, what upgrades I want to make, what I feel like I want to put my vouch behind. So, nothing super crazy. Just, I got the bug like a lot of us. And then you make friends that also have the bug and they encourage it in not so good ways sometimes for your wallet. But
I'm a good guy at spending other people's money for sure.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that part.
Oh yeah,
I can design you a system now.
You need a barcode wall. You need a barcode wall.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Sign
I mean,
here.
myself sometimes.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So and then it looks like like I said, I actually in the I don't know if I said it backstage or if I said it during the post that I actually
talking to yourself. I don't know.
watched I actually watched your video this morning of Bass Brings Us Together.
Nice,
So,
man. Thanks.
I got through most of it, not quite all of it, because to be honest with you, I was driving into work and I kind of
That's the
put it off
best
to the
time.
side.
It's the best time to listen to that type of stuff. So I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, for sure. No, I enjoyed it for sure. So of what I saw of it. So let me go ahead and give you the subscribe now. So
Thanks, man.
I didn't subscribe to the channel. So
Oh yeah,
yeah.
you can do that too.
so those of you that haven't subscribed, make sure you head on over to. Can you say how is this pronounced?
I was gonna
It's
ask that.
Spliffy Bendrix. Like Hendrix with the B, Spliffy Bendrix. I'm trying to figure out something more pronounceable for the channel. I'm working on it. I
No,
was just
keep it like that.
this
That
one's
way,
a
it's
free name.
Yeah.
Up,
That's
but
a good name, man.
Yeah.
I like it.
we'll figure it out. We'll
Actually,
figure it out.
Do you play the guitar?
I do. I
Nice.
started, my first instrument was percussion, so drums and stuff, and then you get a little older and it's hard to do that as an adult. So guitar is a more adult friendly instrument for
I'm looking at that video of Ike and Mike.
Oh yeah, gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to. Yeah, you're not gonna give Ike a copyright strike if I play the beginning of this, are you?
No, of course not.
That's so funny. I love it. I love it.
Google might.
Nah,
Let me take it
Mike's
back.
face
Here.
is so funny, man. It's great.
Do the one in the
There you
middle.
That one.
You should be able to find it in the
Yeah, the
middle.
one
'cause
in the
it's a little
middle
long.
is the better one. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
I just tried
Look
to
at
hook
Ike.
you.
Look at Ike. Oh man.
dude,
So
that
who was
thing-
doing the video for you?
That
Since you
thing
were
had
sitting in the
every
seat?
fiber
that was
of my
Michael.
body
Deep in.
shaking, man.
Oh, okay.
Good lord.
Yeah. So Ike was it looked like Ike was tapping out, and actually, if you watch the video, Scott even stops the demo, and he's like, "Ike, are you tapping out?"
Well, that was basically the end of it. It doesn't go on for too long though, because
Yeah,
you can't do that for 1 minute, man. You're gonna be fried on the inside. But yeah, he did think I was tapping out, and I was basically saying this is a killer setup. But man, woo. Yeah, we'll talk about it. Keep going.
I've got to check that.
Yeah,
out.
we'll get to your experience over there in a little bit, but yeah. So it seemed like it seems like you had a good time over there for sure. But so what made you say, okay, I'm I want to do a YouTube channel?
for me,
Yeah, of course.
honestly, it was. I don't know if you guys have checked out Techthusiasm, Jeremy. I really like his style of channel where he's very similar. I don't really consider him like a product reviewer. He's just like, I spent $100K on a theater and I want to kind of take you through every step of it. And I'm like,
And
that would be
modeled it
pretty
3
cool.
times.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Very true
model
to
it
brand
on
for
stage.
Jeremy.
Yeah, exactly. New processor, Trinov upgrade. Yeah, but that kind of just, I don't know. It kind of resonated with me, and I was like, this is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool niche. I don't think there's enough people making YouTube videos about what we do and sharing just how crazy we are. So I'm like, you know what? What's one more? I won't even lie that some of it is also justification. Like, I spent a lot of money on my MacBook because I just wanted something that was super crazy. And then I'm like, I don't do any video editing. I don't do anything else. And it just felt like it was going to be a way to get more out of the hobby itself.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, no, I definitely enjoy Jeremy's style too. We've actually had him on the show. I don't know why. I'm not seeing his videos on my feed that much anymore. So I need to make sure I go back and make sure that his videos, that I got the bell notification and all that, because I haven't usually, when I hit my subscriptions to the channels, usually his stuff pops up, but I haven't seen it for quite some time. So did he upgrade to a Trinov processor?
yeah, he went full Trinov. He sold his
CI,
Amp, he
I
sold his
think.
Anthem, and I think he
'Cause
bought.
I know
one
he
more-
had one in. I know he had one in for review a while back.
It was a couple years ago, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I haven't seen his channel in quite some time pop up. What's there?
Wow. Maybe I'll use a crowd too.
Yeah, I think he went to the CI route too, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he's done some recent massive upgrades. I was watching, I think he did a live stream also just yesterday.
Yeah, so let's
Yeah,
see.
so far behind.
Yeah, you see, I usually watch a lot of his videos. Okay, there's the 2 weeks upgrading to the Trinov. Okay, so he got the CI is what he went to. Okay.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's a nice one.
So, yeah, I have to check. Yeah, so like 1 month ago, you see, I haven't watched a video for like a month. But yeah, no, I have to go back and check that out. So thank you for
Sure.
letting me know that, because let me see, I'm subscribed, and I got all for the notifications. So we'll have to go back and check out some of his content. That'll give me something to watch. So, but yeah, so you felt the need that, okay, you were just going to go ahead and go through your journey on YouTube, basically, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I plan to spend a lot of money in the hobby, and if I can make some of it back somehow, it'd be pretty cool. You know, coming before that is more just just doing it for fun. But a lot of you guys are kind of opening up that there's a lot of cool opportunities out there, and your channel doesn't have to be huge.
Yeah, for sure.
And,
For sure.
I was talking to someone at Base Brings Us Together, and I hope they take my advice, because they're basically saying I have a bit of a visual impairment, which is why they prefer Epson. I think it's some sort of color blindness. I can't remember, but they're like, I don't know, like, if my opinion would really be worth anything because I have this condition, but I've always kind of wanted to make a YouTube channel. And I'm like, bro, like there's not enough of us out there. I think a lot of us got into the hobby, decades and decades ago, when kind of everyone kind of had like a home stereo, and that's kind of dead now, for
You didn't see all the subscriptions that I have here. There's a lot of us out here.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
But I think there could always be more, and
For
the
sure.
more people share their journey, I think is cool. So
Yeah, just
I hope
going
that guy
through.
watching it makes the channel.
Yeah, there's room. There's room
For sure, absolutely. I'm just
there's
joking around,
plenty
but
of gears out there, man.
just check out all my subscriptions here. 90% of them are audio or home theater related. So
Love it.
yeah,
And
there's
the,
tons
and the
and
other
tons.
10%, it cannot be shown on this channel.
The other 10% are my kids stuff, so you won't see nothing crazy in here, man.
I think it's exciting,
SpongeBob.
all of this. It's amazing because, like, I've been doing this before there was.
Oh, there's some fishing stuff too, because I do like fishing. Scott Martin's fisherman, Skeet Reese.
There you go.
Yeah, I used to be big into bass tournaments and stuff like that. But yeah, for the most part, all movies, home theater stuff, and then of course you got stuff like this for when my son was a kid.
Chip. There you go.
So yeah, so we share the YouTube YouTube profile, because it's I pay for no advertisements because I could not stand to watch.
Oh, I do too. I can't stand the ads.
It drives me absolutely insane when I log into, like, when somebody logs into YouTube at work to try to show me something,
You gotta wait for
and the ad pops up. I'm like, just give it to me. I look at it on my phone. So, well, yeah, man. Well, welcome to the space.
Of course, man. Thank you.
I can't say welcome too much, because you almost got as many followers as I do, subscribers as I do, and I've been doing this for a couple years. Maybe like five years or so. But I don't post any videos. The only thing I do is go live. So I think the last video I done was like a year ago, and YouTube don't like 2.5-hour podcasts. They don't promote them very well. So
Yeah, no, definitely not.
Hey,
what's
man,
up,
it's much
C-Big?
fun for
C-Big's
fun.
in New York. Chuck's in New York. Everybody. Parties at Chuck's house. Chuck, give me the code, man. Come on. Let me go
Yeah.
to the garage. We'll
right.
get the theater up and running again.
And we don't need the garage, dude. The boat's already at the marina.
Oh, okay.
The yacht's at the marina, bro.
Yeah.
Give me the code, Chuck. Give me the code. I got some demos to show at your house.
We need Abe to measure the boat to put in your Lindor system on the yacht.
Oh man. So you guys, I don't know if you heard or not, while you guys were at Base Brings Us Together, we JL Audio
GL Audio. There we go.
had a nice little get together down here in Miramar, Florida, that I was not invited to, but I know that there were like Audioholics and some other people were. I think Chana actually came here, which I've already given him shit because he was literally 25 minutes away from me and didn't hit me up, didn't call me, didn't do nothing. He's like, "Wow, man, I was just too out of my mind." That's what he told me. He said he was out of his mind with the after parties and everything else like that. But But yeah, no. So he went to this event, to the JL Audio event, and they announced these speakers, $100 and some $1,000 speakers. They are 100% aluminum.
Did you say
So-
$100,000?
Yes, about $100,000 for the pair, 100% digital.
Wow.
Yeah.
They supposedly there's some, from what Chana was saying on the Daily Hi-Fi, that they are
Well,
really
they
good.
show Garmin as the label on the speaker.
Yeah.
So they have a GPS
Garmin-
built into it, so
Gar-
they know
Garmin
exactly where
put-
you're sitting.
If you don't
in your
know,
room.
Garmin purchased JL.
So
Yeah.
sad.
So
I don't. I just find it weird to see the Garmin name near it. You know,
Yeah.
and then a JL like right next, real close.
Just still, I haven't got used to it. I haven't got used to it. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so apparently, like these side panels, I was watching the video. These side panels like snap on. It's crazy, but the whole entire cabinet is like cast aluminum to eliminate the resonances. The resonances, not the residences. The residences.
The resonance.
The residence. So yeah, so there's 4 5.5 inch woofers, mid range, and a tweeter.
Damn.
But yeah, no, they're 100% active. They come with this little box here that controls, and look at the remote. That remote is fucking awesome, man.
Wow.
For $100,000, that's not the kind of box I want.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know about that one.
There's a whole different kind of box for $100,000.
Oh goodness gracious, man.
Well, I'm thinking when you say it's all digital, I'm thinking, Meridian DSP 5000s or 9000. Those were the, used to be the reference for an all digital
Cool.
standing speaker.
Yeah, so they're they're not flat. They have their own stand. These ones, like the bookshelf, they have to have the stands.
So are those only 80,000? The bookshelves.
These ones are about 50,000.
Oh, okay. That's good.
okay.
A bargain.
I like
But-
the
what surprised me the most is-
room that they're displayed in. Like,
What surprised me?
But the stands that go with them are an extra, 30,000, right?
No, I think
So-
all in it's like 50 grand for them total,
God.
something like that. But I don't know the exact prices. But I mean,
Man.
like,
what's the thing? What's the thing that's supposed to make? Why are there so much? What?
well, due to the fact that they're made 100% of cast aluminum.
Yeah, aluminums are they just the manufacturing and
Yeah.
probably just so expensive.
So I
for
mean,
them.
just look at that. Remember the what was the subwoofers that we were looking at? Deep Sea Sound.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Remember just that aluminum enclosure that they had was
No.
17.
They went out of business.
Deep Sea.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't know they went out of business.
Yeah. Their website's been gone, and I don't know what happened.
Know that.
We tried to help them out. Try to we had them on the show quite a few times actually. So
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys were pretty good.
That's
Yeah, they were.
unfortunate to
They
hear.
like a David. What was the name?
They
David
didn't
Brock?
rebrand. They just went out of business.
I don't know. Maybe they rebranded, but yeah, but you go to the website, it's gone, and then there's there was a little note for a while on their website. I don't know if it's there anymore. And forgive me if they did rebrand or move into some new name. I don't know if they completely went out of business, but last I checked, they were gone.
oh, we'll have to check
But if
that
they are
out.
alive and they're hearing this, they need to let us know where did you go.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So anyway, JL Audio had a little event down here. I'm not big enough,
Yeah, the
obviously, to
website
be
is
invited.
active.
Is
Not-
it?
Everything is
I'm
sold
obviously
out.
not big enough to be invited to anything like
It's
this.
active?
It's active, but everything is sold out.
Oh, that's because they make it to. They
They
don't
make to
keep
order
stock.
those.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay.
it's always been sold out like that. Yeah.
Okay. I could be.
So yeah, no, they had this little event down here, and what was more surprising to me that it was just right down the street. 30 minutes
did you
down
go
the
to it?
road. I didn't go to it. No.
Oh.
No. I wasn't invited. It was invite only.
I'd love to see what these sound like for
So
100,000.
Chana got invited, and Joe didn't. So he's a little butthurt about it. He was because
Yeah, he's a
you know,
fanboy. of-
yeah, he likes JL audio. So
Yeah.
with all
I
that
like their
crap.
in-wall subs, man. They do make some great the IW system.
Mhm.
What you call it? Excellent.
Let me go to them. Let's see.
Those are
Audio.
probably I've used them so many times, and they're just a great solution for quality in-wall subwoofer, especially in a small to medium to small room. Fantastic.
There you go. These in-wall subwoofers here.
The Fathom,
Yep.
yeah, Fathom, whatever you want to call it. Those are great. Yeah, and then go further down, that one right there, the dual. Yeah,
The one-
IWS V2. Yeah, that one.
wow.
I do, and those come in a pair with their preamps. I usually set 2 of those in the front, 2 of those in the back, in a small theater, and it sounds amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, they're definitely one of the when it comes to in-wall subwoofers, they are one of the most
Never had a bad
respected.
experience with those.
Yeah, from what I understand, they're like one of the most respected in-wall subwoofer. You know.
Yeah.
So, but I don't think
All-
I don't think they dig very deep though. But you know,
No, it's not going to be like. But for a small room, they're great. Like
Small
you know,
room.
where you don't have a lot of room, small to medium.
Yeah.
room.
No kidding. If you're
Yeah,
all
plus
about
it's
22 hertz, but
That
that's a
price
minus
point is no
minus
joke.
10 dB, 22 hertz.
Mm.
yeah.
Excellent.
So,
Plus or minus 3 dB is 25 hertz.
yeah, there you
25
go.
hertz. There you go.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't
Or
see
they're
that.
even good if you have a large front end and you want to do from rear fill. Just for rear fill, you can pop those in the back. They're great for that as well.
I wonder how they would work. I mean, that's a lot of money for what do they call that? What's Chernoff using? Waveforming. I wonder how they would work for waveforming.
I don't know.
Well, but you'd have to have all of them. You'd have to have them up front and in the rear for waveforming to work its best. You got
Yeah.
to have all matchy.
Yeah, you can do 2 in the front, 2 in the back. Try to do waveform.
Yeah.
It's going to depend on the actual size of the room, cubic volume. I'm trying
What's
to
up,
pressurize.
Symphonics? What's up, Nelson?
What's up?
So what's the dB? Let's see. But yeah, anyway,
It's-
JL, right down the
Yeah.
street. I didn't realize they were right here in Miramar, so it's pretty. Like I said, I sent Chana a map. I'm like, dude, you were like 25 minutes away from my house. You could have came by and checked out the theater.
Mhm.
So
Mhm. Say what's up with that?
what up? What's up? What's up? What's up? But yeah, no,
Solid subwoofer, solid wall subwoofer.
for sure. Yeah, I've
pretty
heard
cheap
I've heard good things about them.
Compared to their mains. They're gonna have to
Yeah.
come up with a $300,000 subwoofer to match those.
Well,
new
the other
towers.
JL subs, the regular JL subwoofers, not the in walls. That's what all the 2-channel guys use.
Yeah, man, I remember the car
That
stereo.
or
days.
Rel.
JL was the king, man. I mean, well, not the king, but it was the go-to subwoofers in our car stereo in the old car stereo days.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yep. That's what I had. That's what I ran.
Oh, JL audios were awesome.
Yep.
And the old MTX was it the kicker, not MTX. Remember those?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while, but
Bigger
yeah.
competitions, the square ones.
Oh, yeah. No, just the old.
No, not the
I
square
can't think of the
ones.
name of it,
The
but
older MTX, they had a
they used
model.
to be made in Phoenix. The ones that used to be made in Phoenix.
Yeah.
They're-
They
they're-
were really hard hitting at the
Oh,
higher
yeah.
end.
They're badass.
bass. Like, God.
So before Chuck got his
There you
before
go. Gotham
R-
Road.
before he got his RS1s, he actually ran JL subwoofers. He ran
Yep.
the let's see, which one did he run here? I think he ran the Fathoms, these ones. So he ran those in his room. I think he had 3 of them in his room before he got the RS2s. I think he had the 12-inch versions of them. But yeah, they're
Yeah,
proud of that.
mhm.
They're proud of that Gotham one for sure at 30 grand.
Oh, and I've heard that in a couple theaters, and it is pretty impressive. It is pretty impressive. Yeah, I'd say that. It's a pricey, but definitely.
They had some cool pictures. If you go back and watch the Audioholics video, they had some cool pictures of how that subwoofer was actually made and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool, like the internals. Oops, almost exited out of everything. So, gentlemen, tell us a little bit about your experience. And if you don't know, now you know.
Now you know.
So, Scott Newbie is already doing upgrades after you guys left.
Yeah,
I know.
we knew that was
Crazy
going to
guy.
happen.
So yesterday, or I guess, yesterday at 6:45, he posted that he put velvet around the screen to make it look like it's floating.
Oh, I thought he was adding more subs.
Yeah, no.
There's still
It'll
a
happen.
space. There's
Oh
a
my
space
God.
right there for 2 more subs, actually.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I have no doubts if he finds a
That's
spot,
crazy.
he'll place him.
Mhm.
There is.
Yeah, so that looks
Right
fantastic.
by the
man.
left side of it, where that, not the other side, but I don't know if you have pictures of it, but you're going to find some.
Yeah, I'd have to go back into his.
Yeah, you guys must have seen all the pictures floating around where Michael was standing by.
Right.
And I was probably standing by, and Mike was standing right by the tower speaker. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's enough room there for another pair to go in there.
Oh, well, look at that. Well, why not?
Those look interesting. I just got Scott Newbie's Base Bring Together Facebook page up here. So I got the REL 1510 or 1508 down the bottom here
Amazing.
with an SVS on the top. But yeah, no, so he's already upgrading after you guys left. So he put the velvet around the put the velvet around the screen like he talked about in his video.
Yeah.
So while we're talking video, what did you guys think of the Epson projector? Because now you've seen it, you've seen it calibrated because the VP of Epson was at his house, calibrated it, and you've also seen it in an environment to where it wasn't meant to go up against another projector, right? So we saw it at CEDIA with a little bit of backstory there, which we won't get into, but let's tell me about what you thought about that projector, Mike. What were your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean it's a light cannon, no doubt. The colors are incredible. It looks pretty good with the lights on, which was probably the first 20-30 minutes, right? We're staring at the speakers, we're staring at the subs, and he's got like I think just like the menu for his Zadu that's like kind of like orange and stuff, and then he turns the lights off, and that floor to ceiling picture it's crazy. It's got really good colors, and he was pushing it really only at 50% brightness,
Imagine so, yeah.
which is pretty crazy. One of the things he did mention is that wasn't necessarily for like noise or heat. It was where he felt was like the best balance of like that like eye-watering brightness versus the black levels of the Epson. And that's that's really the only. I'm a black levels guy, so I'm fortunate enough to get to see both. So I think I prefer JVC, but I think in his theater there wasn't a more appropriate, big crazy sound, nice lots of pop and color.
What screen was he using? What screen material?
The Seymour.
Okay,
I
was it
don't
the
know.
woven
I don't think it was the-
I think
enlightened?
it was it was a woven screen.
The
The woven,
Seymour
so the
screen.
enlightened bright or enlightened, whatever they call it. Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, I think it's the 0.8 gain, I believe. So with what 10,000 lumens in that projector, you don't need any gain,
No, you don't.
especially not throwing from 14 feet where he was throwing. So
Oh God.
Yeah, it's a really great projector, I'll say this, right? And I've said it before. I will take that immersion with that screen size, right, over black levels, right? If you can give me a really big screen, 160 inch, 180, the same Yutani has what, 190
I
diagonal?
thought it was
I think.
200, wasn't it?
Oh, 200
That's what I thought,
diagonal,
Taylor, yeah.
right? With what, probably about 16 to 17 throw distance. When it gets to that level of immersion, to me, it's an easy trade-off for black levels, because if at that screen size, what level of JVC are you going to use?
Yeah, you can't really
NZ
find one.
900 on a 200 inch?
You
Right.
might get away with it.
You might get away,
If
but
you
what
stack a
I'm
lens on
saying
it
is,
too, it's
but
another
what I'm
10 grand.
saying is, at that point, you're now talking margins, right? So if you have a really big screen, I would take that. And that's me. I'm not saying, I'm not saying if it's better or not. I'm just saying it's an easy trade-off for me.
Mhm.
I would
So
take
what
a
about-
170 size screen with that light Canon any day.
So I don't believe that Scott has a video processor. At least I didn't see one in the rack, right? So
No.
what, Ike, you have the Lumigen.
Yeah.
So how would you say that projector handled tone mapping? Would you say it was close to what the Lumigen's doing, or something that you really couldn't pinpoint?
I think one of the challenges with trying to make that call would be that I don't think that the throw distance was just sufficient to really have you, because it was so close, right, that the brightness just envelopes more than trying to even nitpick on the color details. It really did. It looked good. But I think if you were able to move it back a couple of feet, you might be able to really nitpick at that point. And with everything that was going on, right, it was just kind of difficult to sit and try to,
Yeah, for sure. I mean, well, you guys,
try to tell. But yes, if you throw a Lumigen on that stuff, it's going to look better. Just like
Okay.
most projectors will look
Right.
better with a Lumigen.
I mean,
or
even the
not.
Christie looks better with the Lumigen. You
Yeah.
know, even the Barcos look better with the Lumigen or the Mad VR. Either one. You know, no favoritism there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I was just
think
curious how the tone
color-
map.
the color representation is good, right? But I think that short throw distance
It's too
just
close.
doesn't help,
I'm just
right? If you're
I'm
trying to
gonna say it's too
nitpick,
close.
but it's great, and that's
Yeah.
what Scott was sort of going
I
for.
mean, I think
right?
he's
That
at 70. He's
IMAX.
right at 70 inches, 70 degrees of field view on that.
Yeah, and that's what he was going for. He's going for
Mhm.
that immersion in your face type stuff. He's not going for, this is
Okay, throw
the
distance is
finest.
Well,
Yeah,
for the projector.
But the throw
Not
distance is
not
just
your viewing
gouging.
angle to the screen. Your 70 degrees viewing angle right at the C,
Yeah.
right?
Correct. Yes.
the throw
Yeah,
distance
that-
is
yeah, that's-
probably
Yeah, he
less
had to
than
get a short throw
15
lens,
feet.
right? So
But it's an amazing projector. I see no downside to that projector except the price, in the sense that but they have other options, right? They have two
That's
lower
QS
options.
Which was it? The QL 7000?
Yeah, that's the highest one they have, right? Yeah,
Yeah, which
for
is
this class.
technically it's a 1080p chipset, but they have 4K. They have a pixel shift.
correct.
It's not a
Yes,
native-
they don't have none
It's
of
not a
those-
native
None of the
4K.
QLs are native.
Yeah, it's
4K.
not a native.
None of the Epsons are 4K.
None of it.
Yeah, none of them. So but it's their pixel shift, their 4K
Mm-hmm.
pixel shift that creates the 4090 or the 3840 by 2160.
Maybe in the commercial space, but not in the home theater space, is native
Right.
4K. It's all.
Well,
pixel
I tell you
shift.
what, that pixel shift technology for them has come a long way. So, I mean, the QL, what they've done in QL 7000 is amazing of what they've done with pixel shift. Just that, so that I have to give it to them that they've mastered that. They've really done a great job. And the QL 7000, I guess, is the proof that they've really taken that as far as they, well, I'm sure they could probably take a little bit more, but it's amazing at what they've done with it. So,
I mean, even JVC had pixel shifters
Oh,
prior
yeah.
to doing native 4K shift.
Yeah,
chips. You know,
Yeah,
So
I
I
tell
have
everybody,
to-
if you go for the 7,000, man, just get a big ass screen, man. Like, fill up the wall. You know,
Yeah.
don't buy that thing and put it on a 120 inch.
Yeah, that's what I told you. I want to. I want to buy
Well,
that
you're doing that
projector.
you're doing that projector when you just want a Canon, a light Canon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll put it
You're
on
not
a
doing it for
120 inch.
purists are
diagonal
not going to necessarily be concerned with that as much. But
Yeah.
when you really want to just, that's where the QL7000 shines.
I told you my goal is to buy a drop down screen that goes in front of my screen now, and it will
Put
literally
it
go
on there,
wall
it's just
to
gonna be
wall,
wall to wall. Yeah.
wall to wall. It'll
If I
drop
could get
down.
that projector, that's what I'm gonna do. Put another screen.
That's
It's
crazy.
just gonna go IMAX everywhere.
Yeah, that screen will
2.4.
that drop
2.4.
down screen will drop down in front of my 160 inch screen, and it will go wall to wall. It'll probably be. I'm 16 feet wide, so 16'1". So let me go to projector screen central. What's the projector central, right?
Yeah.
Great projector, man. There's no downside
Yeah,
to
it's
it
a
for
good
me.
projector. Yeah.
If you got
Yeah.
the money, most people probably don't even need that 7,000. You just get the 3,000. The 3,000 is the middle one, right? The
Mhm.
QL.
It's the QL3000. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the middle one. That's probably what you need.
Yeah.
I would probably try to do 16:9 on that. My width is 160 inches. Excuse me, no, that's not correct. Let me do this. 16.1. So 16 feet divided by 12. 16.
Yeah. The only thing, I mean, there are some drawbacks though.
193 inches is what it is.
For what?
Well, that's what it would be wall to wall in my house. So the width would be 193 inches. So that would be a 221 inch diagonal in my room
Mm.
at a 16:9, which probably wouldn't go completely wall to wall because obviously you don't want it scraping going up and down. So maybe give it an inch on each side. So call it 191.
You can take out the JVC, put this in, and do wall to wall.
No, that would just mainly be that would be mounted under the JVC, and basically that would be for like sports, daytime watching, stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that would come in. And Mike can attest to this. Even with the lights on in that room, man, that thing was just.
So
It didn't even bulge
219
with the lights
diagonal,
coming on, man.
219 diagonal,
That was crazy.
107 inch height.
That's
Do I
big.
even have that height? I got 9-foot ceiling, so I got to make sure as well.
yeah.
108 inches. I would barely have the height. So that would
You-
literally
you
fit a
get a-
16:9 floor to ceiling.
You'd have to get
There
a
you go.
micro edge. You couldn't have any frame on it.
It would just be it's going to be a drop down tension tab.
All that just to watch Begonia and some chick flick.
Hey, I would watch Begonia 1,000 times.
No. It's not Begonia. All that to watch SpongeBob. You gotta-
SpongeBob on a screen that bit.
yeah. He wouldn't even get a chance to watch that. Kid would take it over immediately. So
For sure.
that's
No,
funny.
so you got to have goals every now and then, right? So no, the critical watching would still be on the 160 inch screen, for watching, movies and stuff like that. But I mean, not saying that I wouldn't throw movies on there because I'm sure I would get hypnotized by the level of brightness and everything else.
Yeah.
So
As long as it had the contrast, it would,
no,
sure.
I definitely like my black levels that
Yeah.
that the JVC produces, and so. But hey, like I said, Ike, you might be correct. The floor to ceiling, just true immersion.
Yeah, for me, that if I get a chance to go with that big of a screen with that quality of a projector,
We're just talking about a single row of seats.
Yeah, I'm not sitting there like, oh man, the black levels.
Oh,
No,
you wouldn't be
man.
able to sit in my front row.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'd have to sit in the back row for that. You wouldn't
Yeah.
even be able to see.
you could
know?
even
Yeah,
use the
that'd be
front
like
row.
180 degrees. You'd be like,
Take the front row out.
oh no.
For sure. No, that would be for like Super
That's
Bowl
funny.
and parties and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's a lot of money to spend. You know, probably probably $5,000 to $6,000 on a drop down screen for that size, and then 30 grand. Even if I became a dealer for Epson, maybe
Yeah.
still be probably a $25,000 investment.
Yeah, they're not cheap. And look, at some point, JVC is just going to run out of the black level thing, right? Like at some point,
There-
you
there-
can't just
there's-
hold on to it no more,
There's
man. 'cause
no way that
projectors are getting good, man. They're getting
there is
good.
no way that their next projector doesn't do 5,000 lumens. There's no way.
It's
they
going to
have
cost
to- they-
$100,000.
No, there's
JVC?
yeah, there's no way. I think they will have to make the compromise because of all the short throws and all of
The
the
X Jimmies and the Y
the X
Jimmies
Jimmies
that are
and everything else that are 5,000 lumens. They got to keep up with the amount of lumens. I
I've heard
believe.
this come up, X Jimmy. What do you guys think about that? I don't know nothing about that one.
They're good
Yeah.
So it's a
projectors, man.
lifestyle
They're
projector.
good,
You know,
they're good, man. They're good.
yeah.
lifestyle
For what you
projectors.
pay for them, yeah.
Yeah, they're good.
For-
I mean,
I've,
what else do
I
you want?
see they're making
you know?
buzz, but I don't know nothing about. That was just
Yeah,
No,
for the Valerians, I would go with the Valerian over the X Jimmy right now. But the
They're good projectors, man.
for what you're paying for them, they're everybody's saying they're really good.
Yeah, gone are those days of thinking you could just ignore them to the side.
Mm-hmm.
They are doing good. They're not
most-
trying necessarily to appeal to some of us picky on the Facebook forum.
what's
JVC
the
guys.
what's the main ultra short throw now? Gosh, I'm trying to think of the ultra short throw projectors that's really good. That's won the ultimate ultra short throws.
Oh yeah, that's a
there's so many
different.
of them.
Anyway, they're the Valerian is like a sister company to them. So
Yeah, Steven, I agree with you, right? You can no longer just ignore them. Well, these companies, the big companies, can no longer just ignore these guys as
Yep.
by the way, because they are eating into their market share, right? They're not targeting us. They're targeting everybody else who is not a JVC or Epson or whatever fanboy. And they're winning in that space
AWOL is what it is.
AWOL.
because
Yeah.
it's cheap, it has value, and
Yep,
And
there you
they're
go.
pushing
AWOL.
upgrade.
Thanks, Derek. Yeah, so AWOL is, from what I understand, they're like a sister company to the Valerian, right? So, but yeah, no, it's those projectors are good, man. They are definitely, if you don't want to spend $30,000 on a $20,000-$30,000 on a projector, they're 4K. So it's they're good projectors for sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you too, Steven, that they're more than a lifestyle projector now too. Yep, I agree 100%. So let's talk, since we talked about the projection, let's talk about the sound. That is the front stage.
Mm.
It looks nice. That looks great, but
It looks crazy. It looks absolutely obscene,
cool.
is what it looks like.
yeah,
It's so clean. Looks so nice. I am very envious of this. I can be honest with you. I this just looks amazing to me. And it sucks that he has to hide it behind the screen. It really does, because it just says everything about the theater,
Yeah,
So
impressive.
we saw kind of the reaction in Mike's video earlier, right?
Yeah, I even have a much longer, and I'm editing my video. Should be done with it tonight, and I'll put it
You'll be
out tomorrow.
In like 3 weeks. Base
No,
brings us together
2027, right?
when you get that thing edited.
No,
Yeah, I definitely wanna go to
it's
this.
right here on my screen, and That should
Oh
be
yeah,
done with it
it's
tonight.
it's worth a visit.
And
Man.
Well,
I'm not even doing a voiceover. The video is just going to be mostly reactions of other people and myself included.
Awesome.
I'm not even spending time talking about it. If you want to know what I feel, rewatch the podcast. But yeah, the video tomorrow is just going to be just a couple of reactions and a couple of interviews, and then my own reaction, real time, just
yeah,
same thing over and over, right? So, but
I think that's good. Yeah, because
it's one of those things where there's no way Mike and I and anybody can explain the feeling. There's just no way possible. Go away, Drew.
Thank you. Finally, I guess.
Go away, Drew.
I like it. I like it.
Hey, Drew, if that video comes out tomorrow, you need to be on the show. How about that?
You can make it screen.
Deal or no
Ah, there
deal?
you go.
Oh boy.
Make the deal.
background
Yeah.
screensaver.
But yeah, there's no possible way to explain. And I'll tell you, I experienced it once the first day and I did not do it again. I don't think I trust my my cardiovascular system
Enough
enough
your arteries
to
to separate
do
from your
that.
heart or something.
Yeah, there's no way. And I think that sentiment was shared by everybody except Scott Newby. So that guy is insane. That's all I can tell you. Now,
Wow. I hope
The way-
JTR taking care of him.
the way the viewing experience is styled is you have about 22 minutes, right, where you just go through regular demo, and it is so clean. It does not feel. It feels like there's 24s in the room, but it does not feel like what the average person thinks a 24 JTR room will feel like. You think it's just this thunderstorm and everywhere is just going to be shaking and you just feel sick. No, for the first 22 minutes or 23 minutes, however long, it's all kinds of demos. And shout out to Scott, whatever level of calibration he's doing with the AVM 70 and the Mini DSP. I don't know, man. Like, if you give that guy a Trinnov, I don't even know what that room is going to sound like, right? It is so clean. He's done a really fantastic job. You don't feel overwhelmed. You don't feel anything. Now,
That's good.
after that, and you go into the extreme bass, now, you and your maker are on the same.
Well, yeah, but
Hopefully you're on the same
calibration
frequency
is
with
what's
your
gonna
maker.
break that room, and
Yeah.
and I'm assuming when they did it, those subs are not being driven very hard. When you
Yeah.
take the total, mass of all these subs.
Yeah, but look, I hope it shouldn't have to get driven that hard with the way it feels.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think that's what would be the most impressive part of it for me, is that it's calibrated so well. The speakers are built so well that you can listen to it for 22 minutes straight, or 25 minutes, I think, and you don't feel any sense of fatigue. Now,
That's cool.
once you go into the 15 to 30 seconds where we push it to 150, I think probably between 154 and 156 dB, and he deliberately did not want to push it to 160 because you don't want to break stuff up and then you have people coming around. But I think we were hovering between 154 and 156. That is a different ball game.
Yeah.
That is a different.
Insane.
That's a different ball game. Mike's hair was floating in the room.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I mean, just look at those amps, man. I mean, every one of the subs has his own amp. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
it is. It is. Yeah, everyone. I think anyone who is healthy enough needs to try to experience it.
So
You
this
know,
is
I'm
what I want to
heavy on
get.
the
I want to
healthy
get
part of it.
I want to get one of these mini DSPs that he has. I guess it's
That's the big one, right?
10 channels or something like that.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. I want to get rid of this little one that I have, and I want to get one of those
Yeah, they look good. They look good, and if you have the speaker counts to do it, but yeah, that extreme bass experience one. Wow. Yeah, I don't know, man. I
Yeah,
did it
because I'd like to
once.
add. I'd like to add 2 quarter point subs, right? So going down the walls, or 2 half points. So I'd have six subs total, and then I still have to do my near fields for the couch. So I'm looking at doing 410s where the couch is, plus I got the 4. If I can calibrate those, I don't know if Paul, you could tell me this. Right now, I have the rear rails stacked and they're just daisy chained. Would it be better to calibrate them separately?
You're muted or something, Paul.
No, it's
I
not.
am. Oh,
Yeah.
I am. No, not really.
Lovely. Give it to his head.
It wouldn't make that much of a difference in that.
Okay.
I mean, it just really wouldn't make that.
Yeah, because I mean they're stacked right there. I'm only getting 3 dB difference by stacking
Yeah.
them, right? 3
Yeah,
or
you're
6.
stacking them. So
Right.
relatively speaking, front to back, your phase is going to be the same. Now, if
Okay.
you're talking like, hey, maybe, and I mean, we're talking like if you're getting down to the microseconds,
And
there
running them
could
stacked,
be
you have them both.
something.
You have them both in phase.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could, but would it even be worth the effort, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
yeah.
what I.
So,
Yes.
Don, can
so
you click the front stage picture really quick? Again, one more time.
Yeah.
So each of those he told me has their own calibration dedicated. And then for the back chairs, basically like each stack of subs for each chair is one channel. But the top
Yeah.
sub just at the amplifier is 3 dB less. But still in terms of calibration, it's like 4 subs.
Okay.
I see.
You can see that. That makes sense.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So the front stage all independent. He's calibrated all them independently, and he stacked the ones behind the seats and just reduced the
Yeah. And then the side surround, the 4 and the side surround are also independent.
independent. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's just group for the back.
You'd have. Yeah. That makes
Yeah, a
sense.
lot of calibration went into it, and to me, I think that's the most impressive. I mean, besides the extreme one, right? But that was the most impressive. You could listen to it for 20 plus minutes, and there was no fatigue. At no point did it feel like, okay, can we turn it down, or this is crazy. And with the wide range of the demo materials, right? That was really, really impressive with having that amount of subwoofers in a room.
Mm.
Yeah. Even the upstairs system sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Like really good as far as bass and stuff.
Yeah,
Obviously,
these
it
ones are the
sounds good.
active versions of the ones he had last year, which were passive. And man,
Yeah.
sheesh.
Those definitely would not pass the wife acceptance factor.
Well, they actually did. She's the one that
Pass
wanted to
for
keep them.
catfish.
Really?
Cat?
Yeah.
Okay.
These are her,
Pick
this
this
is her
one.
You
setup.
should
Yeah,
never.
this
her
is
own
actually
setup.
her.
You should
Yeah, this
always-
is her setup.
Yeah.
up
And
here.
she's a keeper, definitely.
That is her setup. And it is
Yeah,
That's
so
crazy.
so they, I think 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, Jeff brought them because Scott has always been a big proponent of having get-togethers, and
Wow.
he's been doing this for a couple years now, and so Jeff Permanian brought the version 1s of these to his house, and the story is that Kat said that they cannot leave. 'Cause
Oh, wow.
Scott's wife said that they cannot leave, so they had to stay.
Yep.
There you go. That's cool.
So yeah. So and that's the rear without the seats there. You can see what Mike was talking about, the stacks in the back. So
What's the
That-
depth of those right there?
I think they're 24 inches
24. Okay.
is what he said.
Hmm.
And this is the Kalos system that he has also, the JTR Kalos.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, those ones are. You see those subwoofers there, man?
Those subwoofers for that footprint, they crank, don't they?
Those things are sweet looking.
Look,
Dude,
those
I'm
things
telling you,
are
I was impressed with that.
crazy.
I was impressed with those subwoofers. Yes, I was
Oh,
highly
like
impressed.
those
with them.
Mariner.
What subs are they?
Just the
Are those
two of them were literally shaking everything.
Those are
in
the
that
those are
living room.
the
Ocean?
what are those
The Kalos,
Kalos? Yeah, so they're the Kalos
Kalos.
subs.
Kalos.
Yeah.
Kalos
Yeah.
subs.
Nice.
So
No,
yeah,
those are
I mean the
impressive.
finish and stuff, the rounding and all that stuff, it's literally like a bunch of like 3/4 inch wood just pressed together all the way back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
Wow.
yeah, they're
Yeah,
beautiful.
those subwoofers remind me of the deep sea sound.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
they
It
look
reminded
like
me a
the
little bit.
Mariners, or what is it called?
I like the deep sea stuff. I thought they always have a good presentation.
Yeah, I would say, look, for most of us, you just need 4 of those tiny subwoofers in your room, man. Those
Yeah, did
things
you
are
know,
incredible.
Scott, that they went out of business?
No.
Yeah.
Really?
We were just talking about that.
Well, I just said the
Well, the
website's
website is still
up.
active, so I don't know.
So
Oh, it
I'm
is?
gonna have to text.
Go to the
Yeah.
website.
Text them and
because last
find
time I
out.
went there, they
Yeah,
were
we're gonna have to
We don't
find
want to
out.
be spreading any rumors here. Come on.
I know,
Hey,
right?
Lucky, call the
So-
number. Call the
Come on,
number.
I like their stuff. They did a
I do
really good
too.
job with their finishings and like had some really cool like
We
Well,
need to
it's
have him
Dave.
on and you
Yeah,
know,
we need to find out where
dispute
they went.
the Abe rumor. Abe started the rumor
you can
already.
blame me
No, I
because
see him
I-
right here. They still have the aluminum
Well, I
sub
called
too.
because I was trying to call David, and he said this phone number has been disconnected. Then I went to the website, and at the time I went to the website was down. So I don't know. Maybe
is
they
this
had
that
some-
awkward moment that he realized he was blocked?
or something. Something was I'll stand corrected if it's not true, because we need to find out. Because
Well, I just text Jeff.
Yeah,
Jeff's been
Jeff
on the,
is-
Jeff's
Jeff
been
and
on,
Dave
Jeff's been on the he's been
Robinson
on
are
the show
usually in the chat
several
so-
times. So he tells me he
Okay, well.
listens. He tells me he listens to the show.
I'm
say,
okay if I'm
man,
wrong.
we almost-
I'm okay if
almost-
I'm wrong because I don't want to be right on this. So
better order now. There's the site is up.
Yeah. So no, you are correct. They do have the same kind of feel with the recessed driver like that, right?
Yeah,
recessed
yeah.
driver, the nicer cabinets, right? Not your
Yeah,
standard,
exactly.
black cabinet.
Yeah, those are well built, man. If you stub your toes on the subwoofers, you're gonna have a bad day.
the stub your toe factor.
You're gonna have a really
Yeah.
bad day.
You ain't moving those. Yeah.
It's got to be part of your performance review. You're like stub toe test.
Yeah, you're gonna have a
No, look,
really,
I mean,
really
for
bad
for
day.
the, I'll be honest, I would take 9 of these speakers as bed layers around my room any day of the week.
Which
Yeah,
of them,
these
the
Kalos.
on walls, yeah.
Yes,
They're nice.
yes, they are.
Yeah.
I mean, they perform
And
extremely
the
well.
form factor is so good, man. Like,
Yeah, they're not bad at all.
Yeah.
At all. So, but
and
yeah,
it's
no,
not
you,
even. I don't even think it's HDF. It's a different type of wood that they use. It is so solid, well built,
Mm.
and they don't move, man. Regardless of how loud it was being played. the
okay.
thing was
So,
just staring at you.
Chris, can you explain the difference between JTR and RTJ?
Absolutely.
So JTR is the consumer side, and RTJ is the beefed up professional side.
Side, yeah. Same
So
parent
more,
company, just
yeah, same exact company, but
Okay, so JTR
one-
was the consumer side. I wouldn't know which one was what. Yeah.
JTRs are designed to purchase, set up, and go with built-in crossovers and everything. The RTJs, I believe, are not voiced. You have to get them professionally
installed.
voiced.
Oh,
So,
okay. All right.
because they're higher performance. So it's more to meet like the room and all that stuff.
well, I think some of these are active now, right? So like these the ones in the middle are fully active
Yeah,
Mhm.
and
with,
yeah,
with their own DSP.
Well, those are the new ones. Yeah.
Yes, the new
Yeah.
ones. Yes.
Yeah.
yeah, Scott
that's
has the new ones. So
different than the standard what our RTJ meant
Right.
back in the day. So,
Mhm.
but yeah, these
so
are,
now these are active with two. They're called the 212s basically.
yeah. So
And it's just-
obviously those are going to be, well, I don't know. They may need to be tuned or voiced as well, what they call on a speaker for your room. I don't know.
So yeah, so that's the easiest way to explain it to you, Chris. So I know I said go ahead, and he asked were we taking questions. So
yeah, we are. Yeah, put your
Yeah.
questions in the chat, and
Put your
we'll get to
questions in the
them.
chat.
And yeah, Seabig, that's correct. It's the
Birchwood.
Oh, it's
That's
real
what it's
wood.
made.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so that's
So it is
rock
solid core, man.
Ooh.
It is not going anywhere, man.
That's heavy, dense, super dense.
For a wall-mounted speaker, that is, it is heavy. Man.
Yeah, I think low to high, I think he's in the same boat with you, which I didn't even think about this, but on his video with Michael, like pre event, he was talking about how
I think he said he goes down to 10 hertz.
he said he will go down to 4 hertz.
But I think it did
4 or
6 or
5
so.
hertz.
Or 4. Yeah, 4 hertz
hertz.
is negative 10 dB.
But the thing
Slow.
is that, you know, I didn't even think about this because if I'd have installed this shit, I'd have been trying to crank down on it myself too. But he was like, you know, how irresponsible would it be if I broke something and all these
Yeah.
people were flying out, coming to my
Yeah.
house from all over the country.
Yeah,
So he
know,
did push it though. After towards the end of the day, Mike, you remember when he pushed it, and if you go back to the picture with the living room where the Kalos are, if you can scroll back to where the Kalos are,
Yeah, if I
or
go
the
to the right,
Kalos air, whichever way direction it is. Yeah, there's you see that center piece there, and there's a couch. Both of them basically left the ground.
Mhm.
The theater is
Wow.
downstairs in the basement. This is upstairs.
and that's not directly above the theater either.
How the
I
things
believe.
that they're like
No, it's some. I think it's above.
Blue
Somewhere.
up
I
and
think
down on that
the way it
bookshelf.
sounds, it's above it. But
Yeah.
it basically took that centerpiece and the couch off the ground.
I was watching a short earlier, and the mirrors upstairs were like vibrating on the wall. And stuff.
Everything
Yeah.
vibrates in that house. There's nothing that is designed to stay.
And I
put.
think he went double. He
Everything is
went
designed
like
to be flexible.
double or triple OSD on the
Like 3
ceiling.
or 4 layers, and still
Yeah.
dust is falling
Yeah.
off the damn ceiling. He doesn't even know where it's coming from.
It's
I didn't know OSB had that much dust.
paint
the
is
concrete that's going to
dusting off.
collapse,
Yeah.
paint is flaking off.
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's-
He needs to put like those, you know, that went for those condemned buildings where they have the stands.
How,
He needs to put those in, just in case it caves in, man.
how did they? How did he isolate the projector? As far as for
It was
vibration,
usually one of those chief mounts.
only
is-
chief-
the one with the
mounts.
the 340. I know what you're talking. That's it.
Yeah,
that was
I
just
think on
that.
Friday we even succeeded in somehow disconnecting the projector,
Mhm. I remember
the
that.
power
The
plate.
HDMI cables were
Yeah, the
coming loose.
HDMI cable just keeps that thing. I don't know. The lifespan for that projector in that room is gonna.
Oh,
be,
no,
That's all he's using is that
it's
Chief,
gonna be. It's gonna be
that-
really short.
that sound isolation mount from Chief. That's the one. That's all he's
Well,
using.
they should have they should have told Scott.
They should have
Sorry,
built
but
it in a
but the
concrete.
warranty in this projector is already void.
It's 72
Yeah.
hours.
It's-
Well, you
preemptively
got
void.
to think it doesn't matter how much the projector shakes. It gets neutralized because your eyeballs are shaking. The
Yeah,
opposite.
Yeah, everything is like
So
yeah,
everything stays steady.
Oh,
Too funny. Too funny.
that's funny.
Yeah, I didn't make it out for the base brings together, but I did make
as
it
long
out.
as your eyeballs are vibrating at the same frequency as
Exactly. That's
now.
why you got the back wall. That's the
Oh,
whole
so-
purpose of the
Okay,
back
I got
wall.
you.
is
Okay, then
to,
you can just
you know,
yeah, and just
Is that when you
Okay,
get a separate mini DSP for eyeball tuning?
eyeball.
yeah, exactly. Eyeball resonance. It's like, oh yeah, hold on, I forgot to turn on the
What
anti-resonance.
is the
E4 Superfly says Ike Scott just released the video. I haven't seen that yet. But it wasn't calibrated properly. When you saw it, it was calibrated. No, we had a Kaleidoscape there. It was calibrated for the Kaleidoscape when we were there. What's his name? Seymour was there. Chris
Yeah,
was
Christian
there, and
Seymour.
he had a Kaleidoscape, and he used that and then took it when he left. So I did experience it with both the Kaleidoscape and then with his Zapidi. So I'm not exact. I haven't seen this video though. So, but yeah, look, with the level of work those guys put in, you know, anything could have gone right or wrong, right? But it was still a great experience regardless. But yes, I knew Chris had a Kaleidoscape there, and there was a couple of people may have experienced the Kaleidoscape, probably not everybody. And then the rest would have been Zapiti. So yeah, not surprising. There was too much going on.
I did. I just happened to Google what the primary resonance of the human eyeball is, and it's 18 to 20 hertz.
Nice.
So I
I'm
guess
sure there's quite a bit of output at 18 to 20 hertz for Scott's in
Yeah.
Scott's theater there.
Yeah, but then we have to kind of calculate down how the ultra low frequencies affect that.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
We
Well,
got a quick question.
I'm-
Before we
yeah.
go to Mike, we got a question because I know
Uh-huh.
Mike got to tell us. And you guys go watch Mike's video, man. It's
yeah, we'll
good,
bring
it's
that
fun
back up.
experience. So
Yeah,
you're running the
uh,
Polk
I
R700,
gotta put Mike
R400 center, the surrounds, the PB1000, the Onkyo. You're gonna get a pair of Polk R900s, and there's a follow-up question: where should I place them, ceiling or on the wall? Well, I think it would depend on the layout of your room, right?
Yeah, so let's read this again real quick. So he's got the RZ50, which that's what?
As the
How many
Uh,
channels is that? I think it's 13 channels, or it might be 16.
yeah, let's see.
Those are like the
9.2.
the angled Atmos. He's just wondering what's
Right,
in
whether
there.
you put 'em as height-
hundreds, right?
right.
Are they angled
Yeah,
ones?
but everyone has a different opinion on this. And what I say about this is if you can, and it's a pain, right? But figure out a way that you can like temporarily place them in locations like on the back wall, like, and then of course like above you or wherever. If you're just going to have a single pair, then yeah, I would say above you, like just kind of like in front of you, if you're just going to have two heights. But if you're going to have four, that changes the game to you're going to have to, because I've moved mine 3 or 4 times, and yeah, it's different. Like the room kind of, and
Yeah,
your
the
seating
room,
position really determines your best experience.
And
like,
again, are you using a TV? Are you using a projector with 8-foot high ceilings?
yeah,
if you
and the
were
ceiling height
to-
makes a huge difference. The recommendation generally is what, 30 degrees. So whatever that math is with your ceiling height, that's your like starting point, no matter where they are, whether they end up 30 degrees is on your back wall or on your ceiling. You go by degrees, like roughly, like
Yeah, with a
That's-
514 8-foot high ceiling with a 20 by 10 room, I would just go put them over your sitting position.
yeah.
Because
And it
your room,
does,
I'm assuming the 20-foot is the
Well, the
length.
30 degrees would
is
then
the
hit
depth.
that point. Correct. It depends on your room size. It depends.
So
Well,
you
that's
have a-
that's
you
if
have a
you have
pretty
you,
long
you do
room.
the 30
Yeah.
degrees if you have like the
25.
4, if you have 4 heights.
Yeah.
But if you only have 1, man, I would just put them like
Just put them above you because your
Above
room
you.
is about the same length as mine.
yeah.
Yeah, there's no
No,
need.
it's-
Yeah,
Maybe, yeah.
just put it
And,
above
and,
you.
and like I said, the trick is just see if you can temporarily place them in places. So it's kind of, that's hard. It's harder, to say that, but
Mhm.
people come up with creative ways like, light mounts or, work lights that you can mount them up temporarily off to the side. Like even SVS is what they do is they'll get a board, right?
Mhm.
That'll go at the right
Like-
height, and then they'll put it on the
Like,
side.
place it on it. Yeah.
And sometimes they'll put it behind you, and you can do that, just a long board where it's not perfect. They lean it obviously to where it's not going to fall over, and then they'll kind of move it around.
So
And
there's a
you can
little there's another question to ask here, I believe, and I can see Abe over there. He's already
Yeah.
he's
don't know.
his brain is
he
swimming over
he
there
wants
right now.
to design it
So
perfect.
well, I think he's going
Yeah.
to go the same question I got. So you're running a 5-1. So my question is, where are your you got your 3 in the front? Is your 5, are they directly on the side of you, or are they on the rear of you? Right.
think so.
So normally when you run a 5-1, they're on the sides, right?
Right.
Because you don't
Mhm.
have enough
Yeah.
room. So my question to you is, where are they? Where are you using the other 2 speakers as rears? Or are you using them as sides? And I think
I
that
would
will
think
definitely
side.
determine where you should put these other speakers at too.
Yeah, again, that's that because it's all separation about
Correct.
trying to create a bubble. Yep, that's
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
'cause-
whether you're
So
running
Abe,
a
do you agree with that?
0.1 or
Well,
0.4
okay.
or-
The
Let's let the theater designer answer
Yeah.
now.
well in
Yeah.
a Dolby, according to Dolby, you're saw in a 5.1.4 configuration, they should be at the 110 to 120 degree mark from the MLP,
Mhm.
from the midpoint position, 110, 120. Well, 110 would be your side left, your rear, or well, your sides or rears, because you only have 2 of them back there. 110 degree, 110 to 120 is what you want. Your heights would be at 100, same thing, 110, 120. Actually, no, you would bring them in a little bit more. So
Mhm.
they'd be probably more at 120, and then your sides would be at 110. That's how I would. And you can, I think that if you go to Dolby Atmos' speaker configuration, they'll show you that. So they're at look up the 5.1.4
Yeah, I'll do
Dolby
it now.
speaker guide.
Mhm.
You'll see the from what I remember, the sides are further out, and then the in ceilings are.
And that gets
And you have
confusing
to
for
line up
people
your.
because when you're saying 110, that's
That's
from center line.
From
So you're
center,
going
well,
back
90,
and then
so you got
further
90.
back.
It's 90 at your side. And then
Yeah, yeah,
from
90, and then so
But,
you
yeah, so
add
yeah,
that,
so
one.
one-
So if you added 30, if you were at 35 degrees from, if you were staring at it, that's easier for people. It's like, oh, okay, 35
Well,
degrees.
yeah,
from-
I'm just remembering.
That's why I
There
say
you go.
that.
That's
Yeah.
the one. So you're
Yeah.
110 to your sides, and then you're 120. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
kind of what you want to create.
yeah.
That similar. Now you can vary it minor here and there, but that's what Dolby is suggesting for 5.1.4.
Yeah. So
Scroll up.
what I will say is that
And you can vary
know,
that somewhat.
yeah, no.
That
So
that
what
right there is where I would go with it. the height.
what I would say is that, like, Germani, right? He likes for those speakers to be a little bit tighter.
You
and-
could. Yeah, I was going to say you can bring those rear ones a lot
Mhm.
closer.
Yeah, to bring them in about seat to seat level, you can bring them in a little bit more too.
Absolutely.
But yeah, no,
And the width of your room too.
right, correct,
Yeah.
correct. Yeah,
Mhm.
so that was my question. If you have your speakers right, if
Do
you
they
have
have
your
the
side
side
surrounds
view
right here,
though? Do they have
Yeah.
I would
because this
still-
is the top view. What
Well,
about
I would
the
still
side
bring
view?
them a little bit behind the listening position. You don't have to go to maybe the 110 mark, but go just a little bit behind, and then
Right.
and then and height level. Did they show the height level on the? And then you can bring them at ear level, or maybe
There
5
you
to 10 inches of. Well, even that you can probably bring your bed layer 5 to 10 inches, either at ear level or maybe 5 to 10 inches above ear level. Depends on the height of the room too.
Mhm.
That's it right there. That's the magic. That's what you're looking for.
Yeah. And even the bed layer can be a little bit that I would bring the rear surrounds more at the same level as the LCRs up front. They show it a little lower. I don't think that's as actually accurate.
So yeah, this is more the hybrid level, right?
Yeah.
So the old saying was that your Atmos speakers should be in line with your left and right. So if
Yeah.
you're,
Right.
but like I said, Germani likes to play around with bringing those in a little bit tighter.
Yeah, and there's also because there's also characteristics of the speaker, the dispersion pattern of the speaker. There's other factors. So yeah,
Just getting ready to say that. Yeah, depending on how much the speaker covers and where
Mhm.
it's at, you got to know how it
Yeah.
showers down on you.
Yeah, and not everybody has a perfectly rectangular box. You got other things you got to worry about. The
And
ceiling.
sometimes it's better to, like move a speaker in further so you get less reflections off of maybe a specific surface, like glass wall or something. There's all kinds of things that you can.
The good news is I've
Yeah.
done so many of these scenarios. There's no really wrong answer as long as you follow this these are all general guidelines. If you're off here and there, when you go to set it up and EQ it out, it's going to fix a lot of the
because
majority.
Dirac is going to help you out with that, right? If you
Right.
run
So no,
Dirac on there, it's gonna help you with
I
that.
wouldn't exactly. I wouldn't sweat that you had to be precisely at 110. You don't have to. You just
Yeah.
follow the guideline, working within your space as best you can, and then focus on just the basic room acoustics and making sure you've tackled first reflection points and you put enough absorption there for your RT60 for your reverberation, and then let the EQ the calibration take care of the rest.
If there's a pot light in the way, don't go through the trouble of moving all your lights just to get that exact. Just move the speaker.
Move the speaker. Move the speaker.
Sure.
Yeah, you're not
Yeah,
gonna-
that's the point, right? Yeah, it's like
Exactly.
because it's
Yeah, a lot of this is you don't have to be like obsessed that much with it.
Yeah, so hopefully we helped you out there and didn't confuse you in the beginning there, Chris. But yeah, no, I mean my thoughts is that
I just try
I-
it,
you
man,
know-
and you'll know because everybody has a different. Some people are like, "Oh man, I like it like this better," and it's like,
To
hey,
me-
whatever you like.
To me, the
Yeah.
ones that are critical is the front end. Your front end is critical. You want to get your LCRs balanced perfectly to the MLP. You want to get your front LCRs as much on the same horizontal plane as possible with your ear. That's where the majority of the information coming at you is coming from. And so your LCRs, their alignment is the critical speakers that I try to set first. Surrounds, then I go to surrounds next and figure all that. Then subs are a whole other category by themselves.
So if you were listening earlier, Chris, I said I'm good at spending other people's money, right?
Yeah.
So you could see that your processor is an 11-channel processor.
There you go.
So what I would suggest that you do
Oh,
is that
Oh, boy.
you invest into some rears also.
yes.
So you put those on the side, side surrounds.
And
You invest into some rear speakers if you can do it. I don't know your situation. You could be in an open living room, kind of like Paul is, right? So it could be that type of situation. But if you can, my suggestion is for you to fill out that full bubble, and put as many bed layer speakers around there as your processor will allow you to handle, and then put those four Atmos speakers in the position 45 at the worst, 45 degrees from your seating position. So wherever it may fall, you have a 20-foot room. My room is 20 from the front of the screen is 21 and a half. So I know that your degrees are going to fall on the ceiling. They're not going to fall at heights, right? So you're going to be, above your head with those on the ceiling.
But then whenever you're in your processor, tell it that you have heights, not in ceilings.
Right. Tell
Mhm.
tell it you have tell exactly where it is. So to know.
Yep. Yeah. So my suggestion is, because there is a lot of information in the rears. There really is. There's tons and tons of information in the rear.
Adding
Tell
rears
your
made
if you
one of
tell
the
your
biggest
processor
differences in my
has-
entire system.
Yeah.
Say that again, Mike.
Adding rears was like one of the biggest changes to my system. When I finally got a room big enough that I could actually justify the two. I don't have Atmos in my system, but it was
It's
it
very
was definitely
little,
night and day to have like a whole direct field that's just direct behind you.
Oh yeah, it definitely makes a
It's huge.
difference. Yeah.
Yeah. No. So with
Totally
you
agree.
may have to buy it for your. I don't know how many amplified
Yeah, we're making
channels
people spend money.
your how many amplified channels your your processor has. I can go back here and look. But I think it's the 9. Let's see.
I think he said he's got his front 3 on an Emotiva.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
he might have the channels to spare.
Yeah, he already has the amplification.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
believe.
sure.
he has so was it a LCD? What do you say? Have the LG? He has a TV, so it's not a projector,
Yep.
right? It's a OLED.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. Well, then you're going to do a little bit of balancing with putting your center channel and getting your left and right tweeters as close to alignment as possible without having your screen too hot.
Yeah,
So you're going to have to balance that and get it just. It's just the nature of having an LCD screen, or excuse me, OLED or flat panel.
Oh, that's right. I forgot Onkyo and Clips were together. That's right. I'm like, why they got Clips advertisements on here?
They own it. That's their processor
For sure.
or system. Yeah, I know. Everybody's just like, oh, Garmin speaker. What?
Right,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah, that's right.
Like
Clips
the
processor.
The
What?
GPS company.
Just
I'm looking for this.
This
for
doesn't
the,
make sense. They should have kept that brand separate. Like, they can own it, but keep that website and that brand separate.
Oh,
Fire,
nice. Yeah, I'm
but
thinking
there we
about
go.
getting that exact TV for the mini theater that I build.
Which one?
The 77-inch LG OLED.
I have the 77. I love it. So, and I've got the G series. So, very nice.
Yeah, that's what they have.
But I was just talking. I think it was Derek. I was talking about, like, I have the Sony OLED panel as well. But I kind of, for whatever reason, I like the processing in the Sony. It's the same.
They
LG
have
panel.
better processing.
I love my LG, but I definitely agree with you. The Sony I think has better processing. It's
They
definitely
always
cinematic.
have.
I
But
enjoy movies better.
price to performance. I'm okay with the LG for me.
Oh, they're great. I love them. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
Sony,
if you
Sony
got
makes
the
the
dough,
calibration monitors, right?
yeah,
So-
exactly. Yeah.
Both are great. Both are great, but I tend to watch the Sony in my bedroom more when I'm watching movies. But they're both nice.
I'm trying to find
It
out how
is
many
more of a
amplified
art
channels
thing
this
anyway.
thing has.
What you looking for?
Why don't I just ask Chat GPT rather than reading, right?
Well, I know it's got enough because the RZ30, which Miguel has enough. If you have 2 more amps to do.
Yeah, while I was looking at the resonance of the human eyeball at 1820 hertz, but what it would be the effect of, say, 10 hertz at 100 at 100 dB. But luckily, the fluid around the eye acts as a dampening. So as long as you're not hitting the primary resonance, it doesn't affect it that much. So those lower frequencies aren't vibrating your eyeball.
Aren't adding. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
They're vibrating everything else.
yeah.
So AI is telling me 9 amplified channels. So yes, you'll need some external for the 2 rears or however you got it set up. If it sounded like you had the Emotiva for the
Yeah,
front
so
channel,
it's
so
already
you're already ready to rock and roll.
There you go.
To add those rear surrounds if doable. You said you had a dedicated room. So yeah, I would highly suggest.
Well, as long as the couch is not parked up against the back wall. Yeah,
Well, he's
Yeah,
got
and
20 feet, so he should be fine. Should be fine with that.
you can probably get
And
that.
depending on the processor, adding the 5 versus the 7 on your bed layers affects how Atmos puts the objects and when. So, and if you have
Absolutely.
7, you actually get more
Well, absolutely.
interactive
That's a good point.
Atmos. Otherwise,
Well,
it's
and
going to try
it's
to
gonna try-
blend what's back here, elsewhere.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's going to use now the height left. Say, for instance, if something in post production they want something to float behind you to the left here, they can triangulate that sound between those 3 speakers: the height, the rear, and the side, and they can put that in 3-dimensional space. So you have more speakers to more precisely put that in 3-dimensional space.
Yep.
Which will be So definitely, I agree. Put those
that's-
rears in if you can do it.
Yeah.
It's the same argument for wides, really, right?
Yep.
Just
Same
more
thing, yeah,
content,
it puts it-
probably.
Yeah.
It puts it more out in 3-dimensional space where they want it in that space. Otherwise, you're having to triangulate between the left speaker and the
And
side
the surround.
speaker and the right
Yeah,
speaker.
yeah, you got a gap there. Yeah.
You got a gap.
I think
Yeah.
Scott's got like a background on that he's just sitting there. He hadn't blinked in like 4 minutes.
No, he's just rock solid, man. He done nothing.
I told you he had a background. Look at that. What I tell you?
He's like, look at me.
It's like I will
I'm
win.
paying
in the staring
attention. This is I know.
This
How
guy's
do you
fulfilling orders, man. Look at this.
He's out there
he's
shipping
packing
stuff,
them up.
man.
You're on mute.
Yeah. He said, "I will win in this staring contest."
He said,
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Scott, I like your "I'm the dude playing the dude." Yeah, I like that one.
Winning at a staring contest, that's for sure.
Did
Tropic
it freeze
Thunder.
like where I was just looking at you guys, or what?
yeah, it was like dead
Yeah.
frozen. Where
You were
like,
like this.
you
and
were
I mean,
leaned
just-
into like you were paying attention.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. No, I've been kind of like floating up and down and printing out receipts and yeah.
How's the optical drive business going?
It's doing pretty good. I cleaned out all of my slimline drives and had to order another batch, and I ordered double the size of the last batch. So,
Wow, sounds
Oh,
good.
so it's going good. Keep it
Well,
busy.
Tell them how to find you if you need an optical drive to back up. So did you get confirmation about the Kaleidoscape yet?
Yes. Yeah. Local guy here. So we're good.
Did you watch Tropic Thunder recently or what?
Well, no, we're just talking
no,
about
no,
whether or
it's
not
just
his drive
compatible.
works for the Dista Digital.
The
That's all
digital compatible drive. That's all.
Mm.
Yeah.
Nothing
So that's all. We just want to promote that Scotch. If you do have a Kaleidoscape, now it's multiple function for the optical drive. If you happen to have a Zadoo or a Dune player or whatever else, along with a Kaleidoscape, now you can also use his drive to use the Dista Digital program also.
Hey,
The
yeah.
4Ks are a little bit weird, like we had talked about in the last show. Some
Mm-hmm.
of them detect and like get recognized by Kaleidoscape.
Like I said, I got like
They
3 or
don't.
4 of them. I got like 3 or 4 of them to go through, but the other ones they it had to be the Blu-ray. It just wouldn't read it.
Yep. Notice the same thing. So it's hit or miss, but at least it's available.
And that may just be a back-end database serial number match type of thing.
Yeah, I think it's how it looks at the disc and whether it's looking
Yeah.
at metadata on the disc or
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's like
I'm not
I
sure
don't know
about
what disc this is, because it's
It would be nice if they patched it to allow it to look
Mhm.
at the disc, right? Like honestly.
Hey, this is something interesting. I just got me on this kick on the side here of what is the resonant frequency of other body parts.
it depends on the length, my man. It
Okay,
depends on
time to
the
go.
The chest cavity resonates at 5 to 12 hertz.
Man?
That's as far as you're allowed to go.
Yeah.
Can't go any further south,
Well,
sir.
no, this would be interesting to feel what you experienced in the theater.
At what frequency did everyone's tent up
What else?
that the base brings us together?
the abdominal cavity.
No need
the
for
lower
morning wood
intestine,
anymore.
Yeah, it resonates at 4 to 8 hertz. So if you want to take a good dump, you can just have them prank
Oh,
that.
that's called the brown note. Yeah, we know
Yeah,
about the brown,
brown
note.
note.
Another
Yeah.
brown note?
Legendary brown notes. Where is he, man?
4 to 8 hertz is your abdominal cavity resonance. Yeah, and your chest cavity is 5 to 12. I don't know about the other organs, but I wanted to put that out there. It's just so that you can have a reference of what
You're on a site
Look,
looking at organs.
Howard Stern started this a long time ago, right? He had the girl sit, even in the movie Private Parts. He had the girl sit on the speaker. You don't
know.
remember
How
that?
did we
No.
get here, man? Can we go back?
Now
to
he's
Home
gonna have to
Theater?
rewatch the Howard.
That's a
Hey,
great movie, actually.
So, Mike,
It's
tell
related.
us,
It's
how was your
movie.
experience as
Deals
Base
with
Sprinkler?
speakers.
Yeah.
It's in the right category.
Yeah,
Right?
for sure. Yeah, no, he had the girl sit on the speaker and
I gotta go watch that now. Homework assignment.
So,
Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
Yeah,
Wow.
see where the rabbit hole takes us.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know until I just Google here that 48 hertz was the abdominal cap.
So you were wondering why you were getting wood while watching movies.
No, I'm just wondering if you could,
Well,
That was no problem by the choice of content.
oh man.
well,
The-
no, it's all this bass. You feel it in your organs, not as much in your ears.
Now, yeah, depending on the frequency, you can
Well,
then invert and calculate the
You
length.
know, my organ would take a lot to
Well,
vibrate.
if you would like to be a guest on the show,
yeah.
please
Or not.
send us an email at hometheaterhublive@gmail.com.
Yeah.
We really need some guests. This is what
Obviously, because we go down a rabbit hole.
Hey, man, it's all in good fun.
It's all in good fun for sure.
What it says
No.
at the top of the thing, it says home theater is fun right there at the top of the thing.
Home
Yeah.
theater is fun
There you
for
go.
sure. And then look,
it's all
Our
about the
Scott-
cables.
Scott Newby had enough bass for sure, right? So,
His bass brings all the boys to the club.
oh goodness, goodness.
It definitely does.
Oh my god.
Let me do something
Yeah.
here real quick. Well, look, Scottio, tell them where they can find your drive selection at, how they can reach out to you.
They just send me an email, scottioav@gmail.com.
And then obviously go over to Mike's YouTube channel, give him some love over there. Check out his video, Bass Brings Us
It's
Together.
definitely
Check out
better than yours.
check out Ike in the seat tapping out. Did you take your blanket, Ike? That's what I want to know.
No, did not.
No blanket. So
I
head
didn't
on
wanna
over
go
to
sleep there.
head on over to Mike's, what's it, Spiffy Bendrix, right? Spliffy?
Yeah.
Hendrix.
Yeah, there's an L. There's an L in it. You got it.
Spliffy
Very nice.
Bendrix.
He likes his
That's
spliff while
Hendrix.
playing the guitar. Now it
So
makes
Mike,
sense.
we gotta get you to do
It
a
finally
tour of
made
your theater.
sense. Spliff and guitar. He
Yeah,
likes
man,
his
like I
spliff
said,
while playing his guitar.
I'm definitely gonna produce one when I black it out. That's literally all that's left is blacking out and like a little bit of geeky like light automation, but that doesn't really matter for like a YouTube tour. But yeah, after that, it'll probably be like probably something that comes out in like June. It'll be like a summer 26 tour or something.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah,
cool.
so we got to get you to come back after you put the video on your own channel. Get you to come
Mhm.
back and just do
Oh,
a live
100%.
tour for us.
Definitely.
So, and then also, if you're interested in theater design, or if you would like to have Abe,
Calculate your abdominal resonance.
yeah,
No. It's okay.
Abe play a note that will give you morning wood.
Oh man.
Check out 3D Squared with all the great theaters that he has designed and put together. I mean, just fantastic portfolio of theater designs here. So, Abe, how can they find you?
Abe at 3dsquared.com.
Abe at 3dsquared.com. And we still got to get out to Mr. Long's theater, right?
Yes, last time I talked to him, I say, "You still guys going to come out here?" I said, "Yeah, we need to get that taken care of." But
For sure.
the question is, if we're going to do it before we put the massive amount of new subs we're about to add, or go now. But I think we should go now because I don't know when we're ever going to get to the other subs yet. But so I think
yeah.
we should go.
Make sure you check these guys out. Glenn and Abe are partners, but yeah, so just if you're interested in any type of theater design or equipment or whatever, you can hit Abe up for sure. He's a dealer for multiple brands along with myself. So if you are interested in any information on gear, you can hit me up at Horizon Theater at 2020 gmail.com. And then please, like Ike said, I didn't mention this in the beginning because I forgot. But if you'd like to be a guest on the show, please shoot us an email to hometheaterhublive@gmail.com. And then also subscribe to all of our channels. I think we all got little channels going on here. So Scotty-O has got a Mr. Wiggles. He hadn't posted in quite some time, but he's got a channel over there.
I was entertained by that channel.
Abe is got one up and coming. Ike's gonna post a video sometime in Christmas time for Base Brings Us Together. And then Paul, he's still working on the Brews and Views a little bit here and there too. So
Yeah,
that's the one.
yeah,
Mr. Long. Yeah, we're working on that one.
I'm doing too much CAD in the background, and I'm not videoing myself do CAD and cuss the whole time. God dang it! Why isn't this working? Why can't I figure this out?
Somebody might pay for it. You never know.
Yeah.
So let's just before we sign off, let's just make sure we're not missing anyone's questions here because we don't want to miss any questions. But I think you just posted one question for A. What happened to the? What happened?
Yeah, that's Long. That's Mr. Long. Yeah. So yeah, I gotta circle back to that one. That's
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
We're working on it.
No problem. No problem. All right. Derek says he's looking to your video around Thanksgiving time. Yeah, that's probably
Turkey
right.
and base, they go together. Man.
Turkey and base.
They will both get
All right,
you
guys.
stuffed.
Real gravy.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in this week. Appreciate you. We'll see you in the next
and
show
hang
for
on in the
sure.
green room, Mike.
Till next time, drink something tasty.
Until next time, lights down, sound up, and don't blame us for your next upgrade.
Oh yeah.
See ya.